Bushbuckridge is a case of public provision where you really have the municipality facing all of the challenges at the same time. Rural areas, former homelands, changes in demarcation, across the board institutional change, and then trying to provide in that setting low operating income. The municipality has virtually no income base to draw on to provide water.
And where one will be safe in terms of my job is where everybody in Bushbuckridge is receiving potable water. And one knows that at this point in time, it's just a daydream, bearing in mind the challenge that we're having in terms of the infrastructure itself. But then we are trying to put more pressure, because we need to also work on the issues of drilling other boreholes where we have water to augment the water supply within the area of Bushbuckridge. So the more the pipeline is completed, then I think my job will be easier. People will be able to receive water, and at the same time, we will be the next level is just to introduce what we call the customer care service, where everybody in Bushbuckridge will be able to call where they have a breakdowns, where there's any challenge, where they see a pipe burst or anything, And then on that level, we have to come up with a turnaround strategy in terms of going and the response to the challenges that the communities have raised, So I think that will be the second level. The first level is just to make sure that everybody has potable water.
Dingley it's one of the smaller rural villages, and it's kind of in the center of Bushbuckridge municipality, maybe a little bit up from that. Dingley is really struggling, they don't have enough water services. There's irrigation canals for agriculture that were put there in the 1960s. So these go back to the 1960s, and the idea originally for this purification plant was, let's purify this water, then people can use it for drinking. You can tell that people are connected close to the purification plant, but most of the village is not connected at all. And there's communal taps that often run dry. So people rarely ever go to the communal taps. They go straight to the irrigation canals. They've been told that they should use JIC, the bleach tablets, to try to purify the water, at least something. They've been told to do that. They've been given JIC. Some people have been given JIC, but it runs out. It's not enough. Some people say, the municipality sometimes says, well, maybe people aren't using it only for the water, but those are some of the problems there. But people are drinking and using the irrigation canal water for cooking and other things. And actually, when I was there, I drank that water because they mixed it with juice, and I got quite ill for several days.
It's not clean
from the canal. It's not clean because
dogs get there and die there, and all things get in, not come out.
We drink this water unpurified. How are you going to do it? Or do you take photos and give it to municipality so that municipality must know there is a lot of people drinking water that is not purified? Or how do you do this?
It's on TV.
With us, all the community, we found that municipality is going slow. It's doing this slow. Like this picture things,
Yeah, here at Bushbuckridge A, but there at Bushbuckridge B,
still now are suffering. We're using a car to come here to fetch water. Sometimes during the winter we are suffering, or when we want to plant the vegetables. We find that borehole sometimes you own again or gas, or sometimes the people have stolen the cables. Yeah, oh God, too far to the river called the last month, about 16 kilos to there. Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, it's very fast.
Then we use a hippo roll to go there. That type of hippo roll.
Oh, hippo roll. Okay. Because they can roll these things for quite a distance.
And a stick, she say it will bara rati. Do this. See, the simple one. We can use it by one hand.
The Belfast community has to collect water inside the Kruger National Park, where they face danger from crocodiles and hippos.
This river is dangerous, very, very dangerous, because we have a hippo inside, a crocodile inside, and that lady is that side. You have a gate here, and then if you enter that gate, you see water like this one. But you have a dam, you use a dam, like a dam. So they are trying to catch your water there, but the crocodile, they are coming back, pull that lady, and then bite buttocks,
For me, the most important thing, the water dialogues has assisted us with regard to the getting the communities involved. To say, if you are going to provide a service to people, you need to know the level of the service that the people require and how you're going to deliver that service. And I think the water dialogues does that very, very well, to get the communities together, let them raise their problems, so that when you do come up with solutions, you come up with solutions that are designed for a specific community. You don't bring a solution that works for Devon in Bushbuckridge, for instance. So if you come to Bushbuckridge, you get to know what the areas they are about, what the problems are, and then you design a solution that is specific for that particular area. So I think that's where the water dialogues for me come in very handy.
In Bushbuckridge, there was a real challenge to how to provide water service delivery in the middle of changing institutional arrangements. First you had the homelands, then it was the transition to local government with the TLCs. The new introduction of local government included the district and the local level and who was going to be providing the water. Then you had redemarcation go on again. And it just carried on again and again and again and again, introduction of a new water board. It was a very complex institutional arrangement.